Okay, here comes your night to remember!
What the hell?
Porky's is a spectacular 1981 comedy film that received extremely positive reviews when it was released throughout the United States in March of 1982. It is now considered a classic of the 1980s. Taking place in the year 1954 in the fictional South Florida town of Angel Beach, this story revolves around a group of 6 friends at Angel Beach High School. Tommy, played by Wyatt Knight, Meat, played by Tony Ganos, Tim, played by Cyril O'Reilly, Mickey, played by Roger Wilson, Billy, played by Mark Harrier, and Pee-wee, played by Dan Monahan. All of the guys have one thing on their minds: sex.
Man, what's she look like? She good looking?
Well, she's not bad. She's got a great body, moves like an eagle.
That's the way I like him, Tommy. That's just the way I like him.
like him anyway, as long as they're not dead.
I don't care if they're dead, as long as they're not too cold.
Oh, man.
Hey, wait a minute.
They commit locker room antics and constantly prank each other. One memorable scene involves Tommy and Billy pranking the rest of the guys with a local prostitute named Cherry Forever, played by Susan Clark.
This is Miss Cherry Forever. Cherry, this is Steve.
Hi, Steve. Cough.
And, Cherry, this is Pee-wee.
I'll say. What do you use for a jockstrap, kid? Have you not shelled a rubber band?
Hey.
Save your energy needle, Dick. You're gonna need it.
Okay. Oh, God.
And, this is Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Howdy.
Hilarity ensues.
What's going on, you motherfucker? I'll kill you, white boy. Don't like one.
We didn't know she was your wife.
They also act as peeping toms in the girls' shower room, all the while being teased by Wendy Williams, played by actress Khaki Hunter.
Hey, Claire, Pee-wee's with you. You better cover his eyes. He might get confused.
They're hot. These broads are hot. They want us to look. They're hot, I'm telling you. They're hot.
And becoming a pest for female coach Beulah Ballbricker, played by actress Nancy Parsons. Eventually, the boys decide to head off into the Everglades to a raunchy strip club called Porky's, believing they could hire a prostitute to fulfill their horny desires.
Want to take a peek?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, let's see them both.
It means it'll cost you $2 to see him, stupid.
After meeting the proprietor himself, Porky, played by Chuck Mitchell, the boys are then pranked by him and dumped into the swamp.
Oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I think we're being had.
Come on, it's no sweat, Tim. It's under control. I can smell pussy beyond that door.
I can't feel any door.
See, I knew it.
Are you ready, boys?
I told you. Hell yeah, we're ready, boy.
We're ready, we're ready. Okay, here comes your night to remember!
What the hell?
The Angel Beach High School gang then plots revenge against Porky, and hilarity ensues. There are also several subplots, including Coach Brackett, played by Boyd Gaines, taking an interest in the attractive young female coach Lynn Honeywell, played by actress Kim Cattrall.
Any luck? We've been out twice. 0, man, zilch. That girl wants to be loved for her mind.
Oh! Man, you are driving me nuts with this howling bit. Now, what the hell does it mean?
Coach Warren, played by Doug McGrath, refers to Honeywell as Lassie and keeps pointing towards the equipment room, much to Brackett's confusion. All of it winds up making sense in a very hilarious and memorable 1980s movie scene. Another subplot involves female coach Beulah Ballbricker's determination to find the offending penis that slipped through a peephole in the girls' shower room. She laments her frustrations to Principal Carter, played by actor Eric Christmas, and the three other coaches.
I think I have a way out of this. We call the police, and we have them send over one of their sketch artists. And Miss Ballbricker can give a description.
Directed by Bob Clark, this film was a tremendous box office success. It was first released in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Columbia, South Carolina on November 13, 1981. It then had a wide national release on March 19, 1982, and wound up grossing $130 million worldwide, $106 million of that in the US and Canada. Despite being an American film by an American director, it was produced by the Canadian company Astral Media, and with inflation, it holds the record as the highest-grossing film in Canadian history. Porky's was a massive hit in the United States, staying at number 1 at the box office for 8 weeks, and it became the 5th highest-grossing film of 1982. This film was such a hit that it gave film studios the confidence to take a chance on Bob Clark's next project, called A Christmas Story, which would become an iconic Christmas classic. So without Porky's, there wouldn't be A Christmas Story. Talk about strange bedfellows.
Why is this man smiling? Why are these men laughing? Why are these girls screaming? Is it because they've all seen Porky's, the smash hit comedy that took America by storm?
Bob Clark began writing Porky's as a novel when he was 16 years old in 1955, based on his memories of growing up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He eventually conceived the project as a film and completed the screenplay in 1979. The movie was filmed in Miami Beach, Hollywood, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida between February and April of 1981. The film originally received an X rating from the MPAA due to the penis in the shower scene and the nude sex scene of Kim Cattrall, which had to be reshot in Toronto. Actress Cindy Morgan of Caddyshack fame was offered a role in this film, but declined due to the nudity. Bob Clark then had lunch with Kim Cattrall and said, "I have a movie role for you." She was very relieved because, as she put it, she had to pay her rent. Bob Clark then told her, "But it's going to change how people perceive you." It was a great career move for Kim Cattrall, but it brought her away from a career of serious theater-type roles and into more mainstream adult 1980s comedy films. Not all critics were kind to this film, with Siskel and Ebert both greatly disliking the movie.
I must say I didn't laugh once, Porky's.
I also don't recommend the movie, but I did laugh more than you did. I think there are probably 3 or 4 good laughs in this movie.
To say this movie was big is an understatement. There was even an Atari video game released in 1983 by 20th Century Fox of Porky's. The graphics are pretty prehistoric looking, but you play the game as Pee-wee, and you have to walk through a girl's shower room and eventually blow up Porky's. I first saw Porky's around Y2K, and I remember thinking at the time, wow, this movie's going to be 20 years old soon. Now even more decades have passed, and this still holds up as a classic. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. Porky's is a fantastic comedy film.